Common Sense News,
where we give parents,
grandparents,
family members,
and community members
information so they can start using common sense.
Today we have with us Kurt Kerns for our last segment on education. So, what were you wanting to explain today?
The truth must be told.
Truth.
Yes, I don't think we'll get down to solving the problem unless we start really getting to the truth. And the truth is, it's not about teachers. It's not about our schools. And unless we realize what the truth is, nothing's going to change. And I wanted to give you an example of how we just take journalists and politicians' word at face value and just believe that, and we need to understand that there might be a hidden agenda for these politicians to be saying what they're saying. So for an example, a couple weeks ago on Jon Stewart's show on the Comedy Channel, he had as a guest the governor of Texas, Rick Perry. And Governor Rick Perry, was talking about how Texas was doing so well, many jobs were being created, and he was asked why all these people were coming to Texas. And one of the things that Governor Perry said was that Texas has such a great testing system that's very accountable. And as I saw that, I about came out of my chair, because the truth is, Texas has, if not the worst, one of the worst misleading tests that a state has in our country. And by sitting there and saying that our tests are very accountable and honest, it's very misleading.
Okay.
In fact, I would call it a blatant lie.
You don't exactly mean a lie.
Actually, I do. Governor Perry, you were lying to the country.
Well, maybe he's just ignorant.
I don't think so.
Oblivious.
He could be, because he is a politician, right? Or maybe even ignorant, maybe, might be a word. But I think they know exactly what they're doing, because the reason Texas does not test fluency on their testing system is to protect the federal dollars that they would lose if the real scores came out.
Okay. Well, will you explain that to us more when we get back from our commercial break?
You bet.
Thank you. And now we're back from commercial with Kurt Kerns.
Now, Kurt Kerns, how do we get the truth out? Kurt Kerns.
Well, I'm a child of the 60s. Back then we had something called the Peace Corps. And the Peace Corps were the youth at that time, high school, college people, would come out and help communities and donate their time and really help those in need. I think the youth today need to do something like an education corps.
So you mean we need a education?
Revolution? Education revolution!
There you go. Education revolution. Kids getting together and starting to demand that politicians and journalists address the true issues of our education problems. So it's really up to you guys. You know, get a grassroots following going. Address one politician and have 100 kids send off 5 emails each until that politician says, hey, I got to listen to them. And then go attacking a different journalist. Something needs to be done, and a revolution would be great. But it's going to be left up to you guys, because today's parents and grandparents, they've proven it's not important to them. So I'm hoping you guys do that.
Power to the teenagers.
Power to the teenagers. There you go. Right.
And this has been our last segment on education.
Forever.
Or not, you know. You never know.
Who knows?
Well, bye.
Have a good day.